Hello, 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 hello. Guess who continues to forget to shut? One of these times I'm gonna remember to shut that. It's not gonna be anytime soon, is the problem. I could get up and shut it now, but that sounds like work. I'm not about that. Quick thing, Tori, why are you filming? And it's very dark because it's 8 o'clock and it's dark and stormy outside, and I can't. The problem is that my lights that I have are just real intense. Just yeah, that's not gonna work. Maybe if I put it that way, I don't know if that's better or worse. I'm shiny and sweaty, and this is my life because I live in a location in which it is either always just really hot or it is just very cold, and there's not much of a in between. And this is a problem, and I don't know how to solve it. So anyway, I told you there was going to be another one of these today. I'm going to continue clicking, and you're going to have to deal with that, because that's just how I be. I do not know if the microphone is going to pick it up, but you are going to be hearing random cricket sounds. Why? Well, because I keep telling you I have a lizard in that vicinity. There's a lizard tank right there, and he's been doing real good and coming out and being a generally good child, and I love him. And soon the child that's over there will be moved to over here, and that's actually part of the stuff that I got today. Yeah. I just realized I forgot to do a thing today. Fruit biscuits. Okay, well, too late. Where to start? I think we'll start with this big heckin' bag, because this big heckin' bag looks impressive and actually is not. I did the thrift shop thing. So, we have an old strip mall in this area. A lot of places have old strip malls that, boy, those crickets are just really going right now, huh? I have no idea if you're going to be able to actually hear that or not. I have no idea how good this mic actually works when it comes to, like, ambient noise. If I was a good YouTuber, I would have, like, found this out, but the problem is that I'm not. I'm just kind of winging it and seeing how it goes. So we have an old strip mall, and basically everything that used to be in that strip mall is dead, because that's how strip malls work. And so basically everything that's in that strip mall is in fact just a bunch of thrift shops. Now there's only really one that I go to, and that is because it is directly next to the pet shop that I go to, and also because it do be vintage toys, and I like stuffies, and it's toys and also craft stuff, and like old heckin' books and junk, and that is just my general vibes. If I had any say, I would have bought one of those old antique sewing machines. The problem is that I don't have a place to put it, because guess who's broke and lives with parents still? Me. That's why I love thrift shops. Anyway, so because I had to go to the thrift shop today, I did not. Because I had to go to the pet shop today, hence the crickets. And one of these bags being pet shop stuff, which is a sneak preview onto the thing that's going to be happening to over here. This works better than trying to point with this hand. So, doing the thing. This bag is the least impressive of the bags because it's mostly full of stuffing. Because I make plushies, and thus am in a near constant state of needing the stuffing. And what better way to get stuffing than from a thrift shop where it's actually at the correct price instead of the ridiculously overpriced price that they try to sell you when you buy it new, when you could buy a pillow for half of the price of the stuffing and get the same amount of stuffing. That's just a thing that I'm... So is stuffing, is more stuffing, is more stuffing. The only thing that's in here that's kind of impressive, I'm going to put over here for now so I can put the stuffing away. Because this is the bag of things that have to go back downstairs. So, hopefully this video will be quicker because it's another one of those videos in which most of the stuff is not for me. And thus, I might be able to shorten the tell part of the show and tell. However, we have also learned that I just really, really like talking. I mean, we're already 6 minutes in and I've barely shown you anything. I feel like that's just what you're gonna get here. This is me telling you random things while I figure out how things work. I found this. My mom collects Beanie Babies, and I don't think she has one of these. It's like the Beanie Babies official club thingy. Now, I'm not going to open it because of the whole it's a collector's thingy-badoo. But it comes with the Beanie Babies official club platinum edition card thing. These cards are really hecking bent, but it do be having the cards. The certificate that says that you're an official club member. The coin, one of the Beanie Babies. There's like a pocket checklist in here apparently behind all of the stuff. It comes in a nice bag that just says Beanie Babies all over it. I doubt that my mom's gonna open it either because... Okay, so apparently it comes with the limited edition Beanie Baby, collector's cards, platinum certificate, platinum membership card, collector's coin, platinum newsletter, and a platinum checklist. Both of those, I assume, are behind this cardboard thing, probably near the probably with their certificate. I just thought it was neat, and there's not a lot of Beanie Baby stuff that my mom doesn't have. So, like, to find a thing that she doesn't have, I thought it was neat. See, the problem is that her birthday's in, like, November, and part of me is like, I should wait to give this to her for her birthday. And the other part of my brain is like, but we want to give it to her now. Which is a trait that I get from her. Because neither of us are particularly good at having gifts for anyone and not giving them to the other person immediately. Even if they're supposed to be for a thing. I can't tell if I like that light on or not. You're gonna have to tell me. I like put it so most of the light is hitting the wall, so it's not directly making my face glisten like a shiny little rock, like a shiny little round rock. I'm not my brain with the camera in this. That's just gonna be a thing. I just have a feeling that's going to just continue to be a thing, I think is the problem. Okay, we're going to start with the pet stuff because, well, this is the first bag that's here. It's also the bag that has the less stuff and the less interesting stuff. Because most of it is dirt. Because it's going to be in a terrarium, and that's how terrariums work. For dirt. Coconut and leaves. That's all. That's it. That's all there is coconut husk and leaves. Coconut leaves. Got it? Good. Oh, those are gonna be for later. Those are gonna be for the end of the video. Oh good, I did do the thing. I didn't forget. Yay. I'm so glad that I'm fully aware that I'm entirely forgetful and thus just leave myself notes in random places for myself to find. I'm incredibly forgetful. Let me just write down that I've done the thing so that I can put it in a thing that I know I'm going to look at later, and thus I can be reminded that I did in fact do the thing. Listen, sometimes past me is actually kind of good. Most of the time past me sucks. Sometimes, though, past me is good at things. Okay, this is just some dirt. Yep. What is this? Oh, that makes my life easier, actually. I forgot I got these too. Doodly-doo. Dirt. Dirt, go back in the bag. It's a dirt bag. It's literally a dirt bag. And I'm gonna put the other dirt also in the bag. Dirt bag. Good. Dirt. These are also useful. So I have not tried these. Thus, I do not know if my little twerp will like them. But thusly, my little twerp has not proven to be massively picky. They're little hydration / nectar jelly pots. I wish they said flavors. Because the weird thing is, I mean, it says brilliant food flavor, but that doesn't exceptionally help me. The weird thing is that while he's not picky about brands, he does seem to prefer specific fruit flavors over other fruit flavors. So, the fact that they don't have flavors but come in a whole bunch of different colors. This is actually 3 different colors. This lighting kind of makes it look like there's 2. There, now you can sort of see that it's 3. There's like a strawberry looking one, an orange looking one, and a lemon looking one. I doubt those are actually the flavors. But he seems to prefer like more tropically flavors, like the papayas and the mangoes and the doodly-doos over the like your regular berry flavors and your apples and your peaches and your whatevers. He seems to prefer like mangoes and papayas, and that's probably because he's technically he's a day gecko, which means that he's technically a sort of subtropic. The fun thing is day geckos are actually, so the reason they don't make exceptionally good pets is because they are incredibly fast and incredibly skittish. And they tend to take a lot of effort to get to like to be held. The reason that they do make good pets compared to other geckos is because they are actually active during the day. I have a theory that the reason that most geckos are easier to handle is because we're usually trying to handle them in the day when they're normally asleep, and thus they're too tired to care. That might be wrong, but I do, in fact, find this theory amusing, and thus I enjoy saying it to people and confusing them. Most geckos are nocturnal, but day geckos are diurnal, hence the name day gecko. Which means that you actually can see them doing things in the day. And they're also just ridiculously adaptive. So you can put them in basically any habitat, sort of, and as long as there's a good amount of humidity, they aren't going to care. As long as they have climbing places and is humid, they're good. They don't have nearly as specific, they have obviously temperature ranges, but their temperature ranges are significantly broader than most geckos. So they are incredibly easy to care for. As long as you get them when they're small enough that handling them can be a thing that you teach them from a young age instead of trying to do that later. While we're on this tangent, and while we're already 16 minutes in and I've barely shown you anything because that's how I do. That's why this series is titled Show and Tell, is so that I have an excuse to ramble. Heck. My brain just yeeted the thing we were going to say. Yep. That's what I was going to say. So, I did make a small mistake in that I was not able to handle him nearly as much as I would have liked to. And it's not really a mistake so much as a problem is when I got him, which was during the plague. And thus, naturally, basically immediately after I got him, I got the plague twice. Basically within the span of 2 months. Which means that I was not able to handle him nearly as much as I would have liked to. Because naturally, right after that, the plague spread throughout my work. And thus, I did not want to risk handling my aminal friends whilst having been in contact with other people who were positive for the plague. So, I feel like this is a reasonable excuse, but this is why he's not nearly as socialized as I would like him to be. And we are working on this. And he is making swell progress. Tiger. I think his tail is supposed to be springy, but they kind of accidentally made it a pigtail. But him cute still. Him a beanie. I feel like him need more stuffing than just the beanie though, because when him sit, him fall over. Oops. I might. This is from the antique toy store, so I have no idea how old this be. There is a... Okay, yeah, he is supposed to have stuffing in him. I think just because of how old him is, him lost much of it. I might actually... Oh, there's a cute little repair. I might actually go in and just carefully rip a small seam and rip right along the small seam in his back, because it's already kind of loose, which means I'm going to probably need to repair it before I put it on the diaper cake anyway. I might just go ahead and rip just the tiniest little hole there and restuff him so that him don't do this, because him just looks sad. And he's not supposed to look sad. That's Eeyore's job. But him cute. This thrift shop also conveniently had everything half off. I don't know why I'm going to put you over there when over here's the bag of things that I need to get things out of. Well, that was not a good idea. Doodly-doo. I removed the safety pin. Doodly-doo. You missing your tag. I guess that makes sense. Is a cute tiny Pooh pumpkin. I love Halloween. Anyone who has any ideas about me knows that I love Halloween. So when I saw a Pooh pumpkin, this one is going to be one that I keep. Him stays with me. Him also had a couple tiny repairs. To be fair, again, these are all vintage. Him also need a repair. Him got a hole in him, but oops. That looks like probably where there used to be a tag and somebody yanked it out and they didn't do it properly. And they left a tiny hole in him, but well. I don't get mad at vintage toys needing help because they're vintage, and that's just how that works. Him stay with me because him pumpkin. Him pumpkin, and I like him. Him eyebrows are a mess though. He's a piglet. I'm not going to keep repeating that these are all vintage. What I might do though is if I can find how actually vintage they are, like on them, I might like announce how old it be. But a lot of these either don't have tags or the tags are so worn away that you can't read them. But they have that vintage feel, and anyone who has held a vintage stuffed animal knows exactly what I mean. They have that. This is incredibly stiff. How is this a stuffed animal? Feel. They have that. Oh, he's from Sears apparently. Huh. Do you have a date? 1991, you say? I mean, I knew you had to be kind of old because you're from Sears, and there's not really a lot of Sears left. But 1991 is a little bit older than I expected from you. I was expecting, like, closer to 2000, so. Neat. Cute. This one I don't have anything to add to what it is, because it's just... Look, it's a giant roll of thread. I think technically this is a lace thread. I'm going to be using it on the off chance that I do not have enough string from the last one to do the diaper cake with. And if I do, then it will be embroidery thread. Or twine, because it actually has a decent fiber that I could use it as twine too. Because I sometimes prefer my twine to be thinner because it makes it work better for some of the things that I do. I don't know. Him also stay with mine. Him have a butt tag. It does not have much information. Off with you. I think, because it is Disney, it do be saying Walt Disney copyrights on the tag. Do not see a year. And again, if any of y'all are gooder at this, goodly better at this, let me know. But I think this is supposed to be Copper, or no, not Copper, Todd from The Fox and the Hound. I think he's supposed to be Todd from The Fox and the Hound. He has that Disney on Ice merchandise look. So he might be from the Jungle Book, like that weird pink elephant that I have over there that's supposed to be from the Jungle Book. But him do be having the foxy tail, so I think it's supposed to be Todd. His tag says he's Kinderbacher? Kinderbacher. I think that's, or Knickerbocker, that's it. Kinderbacher. Brain with the dyslexia and the problems. So he's apparently from Knickerbocker or something. That's what the tag says. I don't know if you're going to be able to read this. Yay, I got it. I assume this is supposed to be Todd, because Todd is like the most recognizable not humanoid fox from Disney. But him, a tiny derp, and I needed him when I saw him. Even if I can't identify who he is fully, he is a tiny derp. With his little tongue and his large soulless eyes. And his weird hair floof. Maybe one of y'all can help. I got him because he was an adorable little chit. So there's that. Do I eat? I eat. A moo cow. Say it with me, folks. This one isn't for me. This one's for a friend. I have a friend who is very much loving cows. And the spread. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, thank you. Me. I have a friend who do be loving cows. And also who do be liking puppets. And also they're thinking about doing a random little puppety show thing. So I got a cow. Apparently he's from Salt Lake City. There's no copyright date or anything on here. At least not that I see. But I am slightly blind. It's by Geopodids. There's got a lady in a moo as the logo. Lady in a moo. Someone who is good at antique things will help. Maybe. Or maybe I will live in ignorance my whole life. I am okay with that option too. They also had a giraffe. I think it was a giraffe, a lion, and a bear. But this one was like the most unique one. Her only got blush on one cheek. Oh, Daz, ma'am, you forgot the other cheek. Or maybe that's an accident. I don't know. The thing is it's in a perfect location to be blush, so all you'd have to do is blush the other side and you fixed it. Meow. Meow. I think they could use... So, the way that this sits is literally a sock puppet. What I would recommend probably doing is getting some foam to put on the inside so that the head do be poofed up and it doesn't slowly slide down your hand continuously as you do things. Meow. Yeah. But that will be for them to decide if they want to do that, because, you know. I almost Englished. It was hard. It was hard. Wizard Mickey. 'Cause I love Disney. I hate when they put the stupid stickers directly on top of the official tags. Why would you do this to me? Why? It defeats the point of having the official tag still on it if it's got sticker residue on it. Why? 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 is a wizard Mickey from Fantasia. We've got a sticker on your butt too. Disney Fantasia. Sorcerer Mickey. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. A good YouTuber would have looked up the information beforehand. But again, I never claimed to be a good YouTuber. Or even really a YouTuber. I'm kind of just a weirdo in my attic. Not really an attic. My bedroom's right over there. I'm kind of just the weirdo on the second floor of my house doing things. Do you have any information? Not really. Okay, that was almost useful. I'm so glad I almost figured out information. It is exclusive to the Disney store and the Disney parks, so we have that going for us, I guess. Your stars could use some work. Buy him cute. I like him. His head is too heavy for him body. It would be like... It will be like... That's a fun sound. Yeah. I'm not gonna pretend that I didn't find that amusing. It do be for photos. It do be for photos. It do be cute for photos. You doodle doodly doodle doodly doodle doodle. There. A demonstration on how it works. You got it? Good. Actually, this is really cute. I'm not. This is just really cute. I thought it would look really cute in the baby room, since they're doing the Winnie the Pooh theme for the baby room. I thought it was really, really cute. Got him with a tail. Doodly doodly doo. Doodly doo. I need to stop having gas every time I'm on the camera. This time I can't even blame Pop. I have a water bottle. I'm drinking water. Why am I got the burpees? I'm trying to stay hydrated in this ridiculous weather. Why did I keep you over here? You go over there in the stuff that I'm keeping. And also that doesn't need repaired. Yeah. I got this. Again, for the friends that I have that are going to do the puppet show. Because it's the correct amount of horrifying. And that I thought it was worth getting. It looked like an alien talking a moo-moo. It looked like an alien talking a moo-moo. Yeah, it looks like an approximation of a dog. It looks like somebody tried to copy a dog and they failed. I don't know why, but the puppets that have these, like, silicone faces that are, like, the weird squishy ones, like the ones they have in, like, Mr. Rogers, have always, given me the heebie-jeebies. His name is Dashi, apparently. Oh, him Walt Disney, too, apparently. That was unexpected. I wasn't expecting you to be a Walt Disney thing, but, you know... Naturally, there's no information about a year or anything. If you're curious, focus camera. Who can do it? You can do it. I believe in you. Dashi. Walt Disney. They also put a weird thing in him head. I don't know if that's supposed to be there or not. I think it's supposed to be there to give him like a stomach when you put your hand in the thing. So that when you put your hands in here, he's got like a tummy. Oh, him squeak. I have no idea what use that has. But I thought he was horrifying, and thus I had to have him. I'm surprised that squeaker actually works as well as it does. Enjoy that. Was not expecting that to be from Disney. But, you know. Alright. What you? Angel piggy. It's a piglet, but it's also an angel. They put the thing in weird. Why? I don't understand why they do these things sometimes. Sometimes they do silly things and I don't understand. I mean, I do appreciate that they're putting them on like paper, so on strings, so they're easy to remove and you don't have to have it hanging there the whole time. It's a piglet. Oh, it's an angel piglet. This one I think I'm going to be keeping for myself because I'm selfish. And because it's cute. Him got fluffy wings and a harp. Yep, angel piglet. That's what I said. Doodly doo. All new materials. Doodly doo. Disney copyrights. Doodly doo. Winnie the Pooh copyrights. Doodly doo. None of you give a year. Doodly doo. So glad I keep wasting my time hoping for a year on anything. Doodly doo. Alright, well that was almost useful. I have no idea. Oh, it says on the thing he's 2000. Okay, I need to show you this so that you see why I'm annoyed that my brain took so long to figure that out. Look, it's right on his foot. It's right on his foot. It's say on his foot that he's 2000. And my brain was like, we should look at the tag to see if it has a year on it, because surely that information would be on the tag. Alright, well, now that I've proven myself to be a fool yet again, this time in front of the entirety of the internet, we're going to move on. Yeah. Eat. I got these for my boyfriend because they're cute. Get tag number doodle. Also, I got them because last year for Crimbo, I got him an itty bitty tiny Crimbo tree for him office, and these are like the perfect size to go on the itty bitty Crimbus tree. So the dollar store last year was selling itty bitty Crimbus trees that are like yay big. They were only like this big, and they were only like this big around, and they're very cute. I have one also. It'll probably end up here somewhere around Crimbus time. I'm probably going to end up decorating around for the thing for the holidays, but that is to be determined. Wow, that poster is way shinier on camera than it is. There's my ADHD again. Alright, moving on. Oh good, we're almost done with this bag. I got this for my niece because her loves Minnie Mouse. That's all. That's all. It's a mini. It's for my niece. It's cute. And it's kind of like a basic mini, so I don't feel bad about giving it to her. Because it's from the Toy Factory thing. They had like a whole Toy Factory kind of parade, I think it was? Question mark? I don't know. It's cute. It's a basic mini, but it's like a good size. Her got a few random strings. That's kind of weird. Her also got her tail, which a lot of Mickeys and Minnies don't do unless they're bigger. They also put lace around her undies. So that's nice of them. Except her skirt does not cover her undies, which gives me a concern. I know it's not technically her undies, but it's her undies. Okay, fine. Don't come off with me just gently pulling. I'll just trim you like this then. How dare you? How dare all of you? Are there any more loose doodly-doos I need to trimming? Quickly, quickly. Oh, alright. You get to go on the downstairs pile. I guess technically a lot of these are going to go downstairs. I should probably do that, but I'm bad at things. I'm going to put you up here. Doodly-doo is a zipper. Yep. It's a Kermit. But more importantly, it's a baby Kermit. Do the thing. Why would you wrap it around his tag where it would be easy to damage the tag when you could wrap it around like his arm or his leg or his neck? I have a lot of questions about how they do things. So this is one of those kind of famous by this point baby Muppet McDonald's toys, where it was like you could pay an amount and you could get a thing, and part of it goes to the McDonald house. From 88. I thought it was in the 80s. I thought it was mid 80s, not late 80s, but you know, I'm also bad at remembering things, as we've noted already in this multiple times. But it's cute. I like Kermit, and I'm probably going to give this to my mom too, because her likes Muppets, and her also collects old McDonald's toys, and this is a combination of both of those things. And it's cute. Yeah. Boop. Doodly-doo. Is a tiny piglet. They stapled the bag shut by putting the staple on the zipper, because that almost makes sense. The tiny piglet. I think these are like the kind of things that you would put like on a cake, or at least that's kind of the vibes it gives off. Is like you put this on a cake to make it be a cake. Naturally, because it's an absolutely tiny figure, the only copyright information is copyright Disney. And then, yeah, your feet are sticky. That tells me you were probably once on a cake. Because a lot of people forget, hey, I should probably not just lick this off, I should probably also just wash it. I don't understand why that's a hard thing to think of. Just wash your things, please. Now I'm concerned about what I was just poking because it was sticky. Anyway, moving on. Sit there. Be a cute piglet. And look, we're at the end of things. And none of these have massive long stories because I want to do the thing. Yay. Sewing needles. Sewing needles. Because they're sewing needles. And I'm in a near constant state of needing sewing needles. Also, this one comes with one of those weird, bad plastic ones that you give to children so they don't hurt themselves. And to me, that's never made any sense. Because why would you not just... I mean, I guess technically the weird plastic ones are also good for if you are doing like a knit, sewing on the knit, and you don't want to accidentally destroy the knit. The plastic ones are good for that too. But just use a regular needle. And this one's just like a random assortment of needles in a cute little vial that I definitely am not going to fill with tiny crystal shards later, because that would be ridiculous. And then Eeyore magnet, because my two favorites were always Tigger and Eeyore, and I feel like that says a lot about me. Oh, they put the tape over the magnet, and people always forget if you put tape over magnets, it makes the magnet gross and sticky. Now I have a bunch of stuff to put away again. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna feed my lizard because, strangely, despite being a day gecko, he seems to prefer eating at night. I don't understand that one. That one's weird. A lot of my animals are weird. I think they get it from me. And I'm gonna put away all of this stuff, and then I'm gonna do the thing that I was supposed to do, which is update all of my things, because I need to do that. Yeah. Okay, bye.